traders at UBA said with the prevailing tight liquidity in the Treasury bills market, sentiment is expected to lean bearish in the upcoming trading days. Meanwhile, investors await the outcome of today's 152.2 billion naira Treasury bills auction. Chuka Nwachukwu, head of ALM and balance sheet management at UBA, joins me now for today's market update. Chuka, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Esther. The line is quite not clear. I can barely hear you, but...
Oh, apologies for that. So are you able to tell us if there's the outcome of today's 152.2 billion Treasuries auction? Is there, are the results out yet?
No, the results are not out yet. We expect to see the result probably in the next 1 or 2 hours. Permit me to run through the last auction result,
sure.
Which came out at 12.55. We expect to see around 13 levels, just following the part of the last bond auction, which printed higher than, as expected, higher than expected actually.
But what about subscription levels, which we've seen dip, but should we expect that for this auction also?
Can you take that again,
subscription
please?
Levels. What are you predicting subscription levels will be?
Oh, okay. So the last auction, so it was oversubscribed by over 813 billion. If it follows the pattern of the last bond auction, which was undersubscribed, I guess it's due to liquidity in the system, then we probably will see under subscription, due to the liquidity in the system. So as it is now, it's looking more like we probably might see a bit of under subscription at this last, in this coming auction due to what happened at the last bond auction.
Right. So let's talk about that liquidity now, which is what analysts have been telling us. It would appear that obviously it's looking like a deliberate move on the part of the CBN, and it's something that could potentially persist. But the issue is how long and to what end? What can you tell us?
It's part of CBN policy to mop up excess liquidity in the system. CBN has different reasons for doing that. One has to do with inflation, as well as also has to do with trying to see how they can reduce people's appetite for FX. So that obviously it depends on the area in which one is looking at it from. But for now, we expect that this will persist. It's been on for like a couple of days now, going to about 2 weeks, and so.
So that's definitely going to impact on rates.
We will continue this way.
So what's been the most significant impact from the rates-wise on?
Okay, so let me just quickly run on the bond auction on Monday. The week opened on the with the bond auction. We saw significant increase in rate, especially in all maturities. We saw rate move between 35 basis points to 65 basis points. For example, the 2053, which is the longer end, came out at 16.25 from 15.85. So that's about a 40 basis point movement. So this week we have seen a slight bearish sentiment as well due to illiquidity in the system, and then today markets have generally been quiet due to the NTB auction.
Right, thank you so much, Chuka. We'll leave it there. Thank you for talking to us today. Appreciate your time on the show. With us, Chuka Nwachukwu, head of ALM and balance sheet management, bringing us up to speed on trading at the fixed income and FX markets here in Lagos. With that